Are we there yet?
The car is still moving, Tammy. I'll pack by my house and turn off the engine when I get to my place.
I know how a car works, Barry. Thank you for explaining it to me.
You keep asking the same question over and over again.
It's very hot in here. Can you turn on your aircon?
It's broken. I plan to get it fixed by the end of the month.
How do you manage to drive a car with no aircon? Do you want to harm yourself? I hope I'll get something to eat at your place.
I'm a pretty good cook. If you'll give me an hour or two to do my magic, a delicious meal will be presented to you free of charge.
I can't wait that long. I just want to know where you live. I can't believe I had to coerce you into bringing me to your place after 4 whole weeks of dating. What are you hiding?
What do you mean? I'm not hiding anything. You complain a lot. But I don't mind. You're cute when you nag.
Excuse me, who's nagging?
I'm very sorry for using that word.
Barry? Where is this place?
Welcome to my humble abode.
Are you pulling my legs?
No, I'm not. This is where I live.
I thought Victoria said you were a therapist.
Yes, I am. Why do you ask?
Why would you be a therapist and live in a single room that doubles as a living room, dining room, and bedroom at the same time?
I'm just managing this place for the time being. As soon as things picks up at work, I'll level up my lifestyle.
And when would that be? When you're dead?
Why would you say that?
Neither of us is getting younger by the day. You've been practicing for 6 years, according to what you told me. If you couldn't make it work during that time frame, I don't think anything good can come out of it again.
A friend of mine is helping me relocate to a new location with better prospects. Trust me, there's hope.
No, I don't trust you or these shady maps you have on the wall. What are you? A kidnapper?
I'm just someone who's fascinated with geographic places. Make yourself comfortable. I'll tidy up the place quickly before preparing you something to eat.
No. I can't make myself comfortable in this tiny dirty place. I'm claustrophobic.
What?
It means I have an aversion to small spaces like this one.
I know what claustrophobic means. I was just surprised to hear you say you have it.
Well, now you know.
It's okay. No more visiting my house, then. We'll go to restaurants on future dates from now on until I get a new apartment.
I'm sorry, there'll be no more future dates between the two of us.
What?
It's over.
Why? But you told me you couldn't wait to marry me on our first date.
That was before I realized who you truly are. Barry, you can't even take care of yourself, let alone another woman.
That's not true. I'm a responsible man. If you give me the chance, I'll prove it.
This is real life, Barry, not the process of preparing one of your delicious meals. We only have one shot at it. I'm not about to gamble on giving you a chance.
Tammy, wait.
Girlfriend, how did your date go?
Terrible. Why did you speak so highly of him in the beginning?
What do you mean?
You told me he was a successful man.
I said he has a promising career.
I can't believe living in a one-room-fits-all environment is your definition of a promising career.
I've never been to his place. However, I think you should give him a chance to.
He's been practicing for 6 years now. That's enough time to get his life in order. His place was so stuffy, I couldn't even breathe.
What about his personality? He's nice, right?
He's courteous, I'll give him that.
I told you he was a gentleman. He's always been that way, since college.
Courtesy doesn't put food on the table.
You were excited about the relationship not too long ago. I don't know where all this attitude suddenly sprung from.
Well, that was before I realized you had been lying to me about him.
Of course not. Everything I told you about him is my perception of him.
It's okay. I don't want to argue about him any further.
Will you at least pray about him? God's ways are different from ours.
There's nothing to pray about. God gave us brains so we could give him rest. By the way, I'm moving.
What? Is it because of Barry? You don't have to date him if you don't want to.
It's not because of him. I need to go to a place with better prospects for my acting career.
You're actually leaving town?
Yes. This place is too local for my liking. It's hard to get any good acting roles around here.
Where are you moving to?
Los Angeles.
That's very far away from here.
I know. It's one of the sacrifices I have to make. Going there means I'll meet more influential people and audition for better acting roles.
I don't want you to leave.
My mind is made up, Victoria. I have to do this for my career.
I'm going to miss you an awful lot.
Don't worry. You will be seeing me on screen every now and then. I am the one who should be worried about not seeing you.
My Instagram account is still active, but again, it's not the same thing.
I know.
Tammy? Why didn't you answer the phone? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. I shouldn't be here.
Where would you rather be? I know you've been working overtime these past few weeks, but you agreed to do it on your own. If there's any way I'm not being a good boss, you can talk to me and I'll.
Mrs. Vince, it's not about you. You're a good person. It's the reason why I still have a roof over my head and food on my table living in this expensive city.
Why then are you crying?
I moved here with the hope of becoming an actress. I thought I had a promising career ahead of me. It's exactly 11 years today since I made that decision, yet I have nothing to show for it. Mrs. Rose, I'm hurting.
I can understand. How about you take a break from work for a few days, so you'll have more time for auditions?
No. What I want now is to leave this planet for good. My life is pointless.
Wow, this is worse than I thought. You want to act, right?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know any movie directors in person. However, my little niece tells me her therapist gets celebrity clients all the time. In fact, it's the only reason she agreed to see a therapist in the first place. How about you book an appointment with him and then try to make connections from there?
If he has celebrity clients, then I don't think I'll be able to afford him.
Don't worry, I'll cover the fees. You can pay me when you're famous.
You will do that?
The problem now is how to get an appointment. It does take weeks, sometimes months, to get him. But at least there's hope.
I don't mind waiting. Excuse me, sir, are you sure Dr. Hawkins is inside? I've been waiting for over an hour, yet no one has attended to me.
Ma'am, please be patient. The doctor will send for you when it's your turn.
What do you mean my turn? My appointment says 10 a.m. I've waited weeks for this, and I expect to see the doctor by exactly 10 a.m.
What's your name again, ma'am?
Tammy Lawrence.
It says here that your appointment is scheduled for 11 a.m.
Wow, you mean I have to wait another half hour?
Do make yourself comfortable. If you like, I can offer you a menu of some snacks and soft drinks you can order from our cafeteria completely free of charge.
I'm not hungry. All I want is to see the therapist.
You will, miss. Please be patient. Dr. Hawkins will see you soon. Hello, sir. Okay, sir. He's ready to see you. This way, please.
Barry? Barry, is this you? You mean, you're the famous therapist my boss had been yapping about?
Really? I didn't know I was that famous.
Oh please, don't act like you don't know you're a big shot. Why did you make me wait out there for over an hour? You knew it was me, right?
Honestly, I didn't know how to face you.
I don't chop off people's head, Barry. And why do you have a new last name?
Hawkins has always been my last name. I believe I told it to you on our first date.
I must have forgotten. Really, how did you do it? How did you become this successful overnight?
It's been 11 years, Tammy. That isn't an overnight success. Why are you crying?
I'm so sorry for what I said to you and how I treated you. I was really young and ambitious. Now I realize how stupid I was, and it makes me really ashamed.
It's okay. It was a long time ago. Besides, all my hardships and rejections add up to make me who I am today. So I actually thank you for rejecting me.
That makes me feel even worse.
Come on, I didn't mean it that way. Perhaps we should go straight to what brought you here.
Barry, can you connect me with one of your celebrity clients? It's almost impossible to get an acting role around here without having a leg up. I believe it's the permanent cure for my emotional crisis right now. I had no idea you were the celebrity therapist in question. This meeting must have been orchestrated by God.
I can't ask for such a favor from my clients. It's unprofessional. But I do have some friends I can talk to about it.
That's even better.
Give me a few days to reach out.
Thank you so much. You're literally about to change my life for the better. When did you relocate to LA? And how did you become so successful? I still can't figure it out.
It's a long story.
And I am not in a hurry. Perhaps we should talk about it over lunch.
Sure.
I'm so excited. Look at you, you have not aged one bit.
How was work today?
Very hectic.
It's a good thing tomorrow is Saturday.
You have no idea.
Honey?
What is it?
I'll be traveling tomorrow morning.
Where are you going to? And why are you just telling me?
It's work related and it came up today.
Can't it wait?
It's important. I'll be back next week.
I don't like this. You can't just come up with plans out of the blue like that and expect me to be okay with them. Weekends are the only time we have to get together as a family in this house.
Honey, it's just this once. Good morning, honey.
Thanks, love. How was your night?
Beautiful.
Your phone screen is quite irresponsive. I think you need a new phone.
Honey, can I quickly look up something on my phone? I'll hand it back in a minute.
No worries. By the way, you got a text message from Tammy saying thank you for agreeing to do this.
Okay.
Who is Tammy?
She's a client.
Didn't you used to have an ex-girlfriend named Tammy?
Yes.
Is this the same Tammy?
Yes.
You mean this text is from your ex-girlfriend? What is she thanking you for?
Honey, I promise you that whatever is going on between Tammy and I is strictly work-related.
What business do you have with her?
She came for therapy.
Well, you're no longer allowed to see her. She should get herself another therapist.
It's not just therapy. She also needs a job, and I promised to talk to someone on her behalf.
Is she the reason you're traveling today? Barry, answer me.
Yes.
Are you cheating on me?
What? No. I only met her yesterday for the first time after several years of not hearing from her.
Just yesterday, and you want to hop on the road with her for a job hunt?
I'm traveling alone. Talking to Mr. Pascal in person is always more fruitful than doing it on the phone.
You're not going anywhere, Barry. Tell Tammy your beloved wife said so.
Someone's happiness is dependent on this journey, honey. Be considerate. Goodness. Why are you crying?
I don't want you around Tammy. I don't care if her intentions are innocent or not. Her presence in your life makes me uncomfortable, and I want you to stay away from her. I've never interfered with your work activities before. However, this time, my mind is not at peace. Please do this for me. Just this once.
Okay then. I'll text her now. Stop crying already.
Good day, ma'am.
Good day. Is Mr. Barry in?
Do you have an appointment?
Not really. Just tell him Miss Tammy Lawrence would like to see him. He sent me a weird text message a few days ago and wouldn't answer his phone after that.
Hold on a minute. Lawrence Tammy, you say? I'm sorry, ma'am, but you've been banned from entering this building or loitering anywhere around this premise.
Banned? Why?
I'll have the security escort you outside.
Please don't embarrass me. I know my way out.